Hey everyone, this is Zach Attack Reviews. If you are watching live, drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feeling, how you doing, what's the last thing you watched that you really liked, and the last thing you watched that you didn't like. If you're watching this after the live show, do the same. Let me know what you guys are watching, what you guys are getting into before we start talking about this bonkers month that we have in March of releases. So many things in the theater are going to be coming out in March, and I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a big month for moviegoers, and I think this is going to be a big month for my channel. Reviewing and reacting to all these trailers and everything that's coming out. I'm excited to get entertained because 2023 so far has been pretty good each week. I think we've gotten different things from different genres already each week from January and February that all types of movie lovers can like. Big blockbusters, smaller movies. We got in comedies, we got some horror, and it's so much that I haven't even gotten a chance to like catch up on everything because there's streaming movies that I haven't gotten to see, but that I've seen that looks really cool. So I'm excited to get into this and maybe hopefully do this at the end of each month, preparing for the next one. We'll see how this goes. Hey, my guy Trigger, thank you for joining, man. What's the last thing that you watched, movie or TV show that you really enjoyed? Let me know. I know. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think when the last time you told me about a movie or something that you watched, or what's something that's coming out in March that you're really excited for that you know off the top of your head. I know you want to see Creed, but you're gonna be on vacation. But what else? Hey, Ryan, thank you for joining the stream. I know you out there on your grind right now. So thank you for joining and let me know also what you're excited about that's coming out in March. I know you're usually into smaller movies. If there's anything that's indie that you know that's coming out that looks interesting, drop that down below. And also let me know what you watched last that you really enjoyed. So while those guys prep those in and people start coming in, the way things are going to go, I'm going to pull up a list. I have it right here so you guys can kind of see of the movies that are coming out. I'm going to read through them, maybe to the description. The big ones, we'll watch a trailer to make sure, you know, how cool it looks. And then we'll move on down and then we'll go into kind of the streaming movies that are coming out as well. So I'm gonna do that. Let me see what Trigger said. Last movie I saw was Megan. That movie was hilarious. Yeah, Christian. I don't know if you have Peacock, but you should watch the unrated version of Megan because that is even more crazy. It's a lot of extended scenes that make the thing funnier and is a lot more violent. So you should definitely check that out. It's streaming on Peacock now, or if you want to even buy it, they have the unrated version with the movie. I don't know when the Mario movie comes out, but I'm hyped for that. I believe Mario comes out in April, not March. I think it comes out in the beginning of April because I went to a mystery movie Monday this past Monday, and the trailer was shown, and I think it said like April 14th or something like that. So it's not this month, but it's pretty soon. You're my guy Clay, the leader of the community, the legend himself. Thank you for joining the chat. What's the last movie that you saw that you really enjoyed that came out this year? It doesn't matter if it's anime, live action, animated, whichever. What's the last movie you saw? And I kind of already know what you're about to say that you didn't enjoy. Ryan says Scream 6. Scream 60. Oh, I thought I was going to say Scream 65. I was like, we have to 65 already, but it's Scream 65. Yeah. Champions, Shazam 2, A Good Person, Inside for theaters this month for me. Okay. I've actually got to see Champions early. I got to see it yesterday. I'm probably going to post up a review on Monday. I'm trying to get my thoughts together for that. I got to see it on the Mystery Movie Monday, and it's a good film. That's all I can say for right now. It's a good film. I enjoyed it, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts and how you feel about it. I feel really short. My chair keeps like getting smaller and making me look like I'm tiny. I know I'm not that tall, but I'm not a tiny man. So you enjoyed you definitely enjoyed Ant-Man as I did. We both went to go see that together. It let me down a bit, but it was still enjoyable. So I understand that. Um, didn't like Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, we talked about that like this morning, technically, about how you didn't like Knock at the Cabin, and that's understandable. That movie is definitely not for everyone. What you say? You like 5'5"? Yeah, I am like 5'5". Last time I went to the doctor, they were trying to talk about I was 5'2". I was like, no, 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 no. I've been 5'5" for 30 years. Don't you dare try to say I'm shrinking already. Trying to put the thing right here because it's talking about my hair. No, put the hair on there. That's part of my head. Hey, through the lens, man. Yo, thank you for joining the stream. Yo, your favorite movies of all time vid was so dope and inspiring. I'm really glad it's doing well. I'm glad it got the great reaction because it was really, really dope. There's a lot of YouTubes I used to watch that do like video essays through trailers and stuff like that, and it reminded me of that, and it reminded me of a really good one. So if you haven't yet, check out Through the Lens. He has a great YouTube channel, and his Instagram is really cool. He really shares great, thorough opinions about movies. I see someone that liked Knocked at the Cabin quite a bit. Yeah, that movie was very divisive. Very, very divisive. But I liked it. I didn't think it was great, but I didn't think it was bad. I think that it was just like right in the middle, and it could have been really, really bad and it could have been really, really great if they added a little bit more explanation and clarity to what was going on. 5'2" is disrespectful. I hope you didn't give a copay. Yeah, that's funny that you said that. They just sent me the bill for that visit too. that might sit there just because of that. 5'2". Get the hell out of here. I'm not no freaking 5'2". Yeah, no problem, man. You know, anytime one of you guys jump on my stream and I know you guys have a YouTube channel that I like, I'm not gonna just do it for everybody. I'm definitely gonna give you guys a shout out. And if you guys see me slowly going down, is because my chair is not holding up anymore. I might have to get a new one because it keeps going down. It's disrespecting me right now, like that doctor was. So I appreciate you guys joining the stream. Let's get into the first list. Make myself small. Can you guys see that? Let me know if you guys are able to see that. Let me take myself off the screen. So March is going to be a very, very big year for movies. It looks like this year, this is going to just be a big month after month after month, mixed with so many different kinds of movies. And March 3rd, which is this Friday, is going to be you can see it. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that. Join the Patreon so Zach can get a new chair. That's so funny. That's facts. I definitely need that Patreon. Yeah, so this is gonna be like the biggest Friday weekend for the movie so far. When I was looking through it, there's a lot of movies coming out, a lot of limited releases that I'm probably not gonna get to check out, but the big ones I'm definitely gonna see. The big one is obviously Creed 3. I'm actually getting to see that movie early. I'm going to be watching it tomorrow. If you're watching this live, obviously Wednesday. If you're watching this afterwards, that is March 1st. I'm going to be seeing an advanced screening, and I think it's like an RPX, so it's going to be a nice screen. I'm really, really excited about this film on multiple levels. I just rewatched Creed 1 and 2. Creed on Saturday. And it reminded me how great that movie was. And then I watched Creed 2 for the first time, and it wasn't as good as Creed 1. So, like, if Creed 1 is like on my letter grade scale that I do is like a B plus, then Creed 2 was like a C plus to me. I think it was like a whole it dropped down a level. There was something missing from the film that wasn't there, that maybe because of switch of directors affected it. But with Creed 3, I'm excited to see Michael B. Jordan's direction style. All the early reactions and reviews I'm saying is that he did an incredible job for a first-time director, and his anime flourishes really stand out. And it's going to be divisive depending on how you feel. Because for me, who is an anime fan, I'm excited to see people finally incorporate anime style into movies. but other people who don't like that style may not like it. And also, Jonathan Majors in there, and I know he's going to steal the show. Let's see. Book to see Creed on Friday. I'm excited, which I don't say about blockbusters anymore. Would you say Creed is a blockbuster? I feel like it doesn't go so big that I would consider it a blockbuster. It's not, obviously it's not an independent film, but I wouldn't consider it a blockbuster. But yeah, this year's blockbusters aren't looking that super appealing for me yet. I'm really looking forward to some of the smaller movies that are coming out. Palm Trees and Power Lines has me most excited. Interesting. So let me see. I'm going to check those descriptions out real quick. Let me go down the list. Ryan said, I really like The Whale. I just recorded my review today. Lots of relations to the overweight issues I've had, ups and downs with this. Was a sad movie. I don't think I could watch again. I agree with you, Ryan. The Whale was an incredible movie that I thought that is getting a lot of hate. But I'm glad that you liked it. I cried and I was a bubbling idiot. And I also deal with like weight issues my whole life. I was born a big baby, then I got really skinny, and I've always kind of fluctuated until like I hit like 25, and then the weight was like, I'm staying. So I understand that. And the isolation and the stuff that he went through was really relatable. And I'm excited to see your review. If you haven't subscribed to reviews at Ryan Movie Reviews, RWR Movie Reviews, do so to check that out. Let's get down to the list of movies. Creed 3, we're all talking about it. We're super excited. Jonathan Majors is going to come in here and bring Kang into Killmonger's world. And I'm excited to see what Tessa Thompson does. And now, his baby's going to be here. And I'm hearing that she's going to be a deaf character, which is great, that representation. And she also might want to be a boxer, I'm hearing. So that's going to be really cool to see if they do that. But here, this movie that's coming out also, a Guy Ritchie movie with Jason Statham. Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. I probably butchered that completely, but you know what? Let's watch the trailer.
As a private contractor, you possess a unique set of skills. You said
Is that Aubrey Plaza?
I said the front was clear.
Front, back, right, wrong. Anyway, shall we?
I love you, Aubrey Plaza.
I have another job for you. So what we got?
Greg Simmons.
It's a billionaire arms dealer.
Oh, a lot of very serious faces up here, aren't there?
You can't catch this fish with conventional lures. I'm sorry? The lure being? Danny Francesco. The movie star. Greg Simmons' favorite movie star. And how do we get him? Blackmail. Ruse de guerre. Very good. Carry on. The world needs you for your greatest role yet. Who are you? I'm your new manager. There's a sensitive and awkward situation between you and your sister-in-law.
I actually love my sister-in-law.
Yes, Danny. You made that quite evident.
When marimba rhythms start to play,
No need to be nervous.
No reason to be nervous.
make me swing.
They're only killers.
You're an actor. Act.
Would someone pinch me, please? Is that Danny Francesco? What's next for you?
I'm playing a mysterious self-made billionaire.
You just described me. Shadow me. Do whatever I do. Whatever I do.
Whoever Greg was buying from was amongst you last night. I can get inside of them.
I hope you take them to dinner first before you get inside of them.
This is a long trailer.
Sexually.
When we sway, I
What happened?
You recognise your Orson Fortune? That is a sexy name.
Cover's blown.
What do I do?
The movie star's gonna melt.
You stop Danny Francesco.
You stop Greg Simmons!
You let me worry about that.
make me thrill as only you know.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm gonna shoot at them, Danny.
Hey, after Emmy the Criminal, I'm ready for
So
Aubrey
you want
Plaza in
T-Man?
action.
Yes.
That's a yes.
You weren't seen by anyone?
Yes.
Or a yes, you were seen by someone? Yes.
Sway me
March 3rd. Yeah, man. How do you guys feel about that film? I'm really I actually like the feel of it. The one thing I gotta say, it's not super clear It's not super clear what the film is actually about. I know that they have the actor and he has to act and do certain things, and he has some controversy or something like that, but I'm not super sure what the actual film is going to be about. But it's Guy Ritchie, who doesn't fail often. Jason Statham's always great at action movies, and Aubrey Plaza has been on the rise, and I've been a fan of her for so long, so I'm excited to see what she has in store. Let me so I could talk to you guys directly. What's going on here? Through the lens. I didn't like the whale at all. I thought it was extremely manipulative and try to make you feel empathy for not likable characters. I heard that opinion before, and I understand it, but movies are manipulative. You know, like every movie is manipulative in some kind of way. I don't think any movie doesn't try to manipulate you for seeing a side, unless it's a documentary, you know? So I kind of understand what you're saying, but I didn't think it was manipulative. I didn't think it was disrespectful, and but I get it. There's a lot of people that don't like that film as well. I swear the Guy Ritchie movie has been out for 4 years. You know what it is about the Guy Ritchie movie? It came out internationally, and we didn't get it until now. That's why it feels like it's been out for so long, but it's been out for a while. So we're finally getting it, and there's nothing really super leaky about it so far. It looks like 4 years. No, it hasn't been out for 4 years. That's hilarious, though. Ari Plaza is definitely a plus. Yeah, anything she's in, I'm down for. After seeing her and Jenna Ortega at the SAG Awards together, I need a movie of them two playing like deadly sisters. It needs to happen. I don't know who needs to direct it. I don't know who needs to write it, but they need to get that together and quick. Aubrey Plaza's supremacy. Yay, Imran. Thank you for joining the stream. And yes, definitely supremacy by Aubrey Plaza. I'm excited for her to join the MCU soon. Imran, since you just joined, tell me what the last movie you saw that you really enjoyed and the last movie you saw that you didn't really enjoy. I have a feeling I know what it is. Nerd Huddle, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you, man. Same thing. Let me know what movie that you watched recently that you enjoyed and a movie that you didn't enjoy that you watched recently, or a TV show. I cover shows and movies. Ryan, I just saw Aubrey Plaza in this small movie called Spin Me Around. I'm actually going to be watching that pretty soon. It has Alison Brie in it as well, right? I like both of those actresses, so I'm going to check it out. Hopefully it's not sucky. I think you have a review coming out for that, so I'm going to check that out. I'll direct it. Yes, Clay. Yes, I trust you to direct that. I already know it's going to be nasty as all possible. It's Brian just on the sports channel. Oh, hey, Brian. Brian, 1/3 of the Spoiler Kings. If you're familiar with my channel, you should be familiar with Brian. We're family. We're family, That's my guy right there. Everybody on the Spoiler Kings are my guys. So it's super dope that you are here and sub to the Nerd Huddle. Those guys are great. Spoiler Kings. This is the Nerd Huddle is just the sports channel, and then Spoiler Kings is like the geeky, but they do like smaller movies as well. Definitely should sub to them as well. They're really great. Operation Fortune I may watch at home. I have a few other small movies on my list to get to. I understand that completely. I'm trying to catch up on, we both get Shudder stuff, and now that I'm checking it every day, I'm trying to catch up on these Shudder screeners so I can get these reviews out. It's just so much, man. I just did so many. I'm only getting 5 hours of sleep a day getting all these reviews out. It's nuts. You're my guy, Gio. Thank you for joining the stream, man. If you drop the last movie that you saw that you really enjoyed and the last movie you saw that you didn't like that much, and same thing with Mia if Mia's watching with you. Geek Scouser, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? Thank you for joining the stream. You too. Let me know the last great movie you saw, last movie you saw that you didn't like that much, and what are you excited for that's coming out in March? Nasty is crazy. Clay, come on. I know you. I know what you're trying to do with Aubrey Plaza and Jenna Ortega. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not. Come on, my guy. Imran, last movie I saw and enjoyed was Megan, and the last one I saw I didn't enjoy as much was Quantumania. So Imran, guys, if you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, he's fantastic. But he has a video where he does like a spoiler review for Quantumania, but he rewrites his script in a way that makes it so much better than what we got. I'm like, this guy needs to write Kang Dynasty, not Jeff Loveness or whatever his name is. He did a really good job, or maybe at least proofread Jeff Loveness script so it could be a lot better. Because when I was watching that video, I was like, this could have been so much better. Clay's like, I'll be wholesome. Okay, we'll see. Sarcastic though. Okay, so let's look at the next. Else is coming out? Creed 3 we also know. But did we know that a new Children of the Corn remake was coming out? I did not know, but that is coming out March 3rd, but it's limited release. Let's check out the trailer for Children of the Corn. Just to let you know, I've never seen the first one.
Prepare to witness the horrific rise of the next generation of evil.
Ooh, she looks scary already.
Based on the short story by Stephen King, comes the nightmare like you've never seen it before.
I know, it sucks. It's so hard sometimes.
Oh, I know this
to
actress.
breathe.
That's the hero show on Netflix.
I can help with your pain. Brace yourself. He who walks, he talked to me. He took care of me. So now I'm going to take care of him.
Like killing all the adults.
For starters. You walk! Come! This is our world now!
Ah.
Children of the Corn.
Oh, there's a monster in this? Oh, He Who Walks. Okay. All right. Children of the Corn. Have you guys let me put my face back up there. Have you guys watched the original Children of the Corn? I've never I didn't realize this Clay's thing was up here this whole time. I've never seen the original Children of the Corn. I'm probably gonna put that on one of my Throwback Thursday polls for like a horror movie one that I do. Was it good? And are you guys interested in this one? At first, the trailer started off pretty good, but it started getting a little fire startery towards that middle end part with some of the acting choices. But kids being in horror movies and being the antagonists are always a great choice because they're little shits and pretty scary. And we appreciate the support. Always, we support each other, my guy. We rise together. We rise together. Hey, Movie Ninja, thank you for joining the stream. Always appreciate you jumping on. If you haven't already, drop your movie that you've seen recently that you really, really enjoyed, and a movie that you have seen recently that you did not enjoy, and what you're excited for in this packed March. Badass kids. They definitely are some badass kids. I bet all they do to them is eat their vegetable. Or I bet all they do them to do, or all they asked them to do was eat their vegetables. I'm pretty sure that's all they did ask them to do. And now they're out here ripping adults' faces off and sacrificing them to some hell beast. Crazy. It's crazy. So the next one's like a documentary called Finding Michael. It's involving one of the highest search and recovery missions in history. That's very, very vague, but that's going to be on Disney Plus. So if you're interested in that, you can stream it on Disney Plus. We have a horror movie called The Head Mistress. That's going to be actually going to be on VOD and digital. So it's not going to be in theaters. You can rent this or buy it. I'm thinking. It says a debt-ridden teacher gets a lucky break when she inherits an abandoned lakefront inn. I don't understand how an abandoned lakefront inn is a lucky break. That sounds terrible. Hold on. Let me make myself smaller. Thank you. And she takes a group of potential buyers to visit the property where the unfortunate investors discover a dark, sinister secret that threatens them all. A malignant supernatural force determined to keep them there forever. The premise sounds cool. I might check it out. Scale the 7 C's, hardy hard to check it out. We got a Netflix film coming out this Friday as well. It's crazy how many films are coming out and so many small ones. I don't know how they're going to survive. But Love at First Kiss. Love at First Kiss tells the story of Javier, who at age 16 kissed a girl for the first time and discovered that he had a gift of clairvoyance. At least love clairvoyance with just one kiss. He's able to see the future of the relationship before living it, which has led him to be an adult who has never had a lasting couple. Oh, as he always breaks them before things start to go wrong. But everything changes the night that he kisses Lucia and finds himself happily married with children. The problem, Lucy is his best friend's girlfriend. Okay. I know that I fumbled on my words a little bit just now, but that actually sounds pretty interesting. If you know me, you know I am a fan of romantic comedies and romance films. That's probably my second favorite genre. And that sounds actually interesting. It's on Netflix. It looks like it's going to be a foreign film. Foreign films will go places that American films won't. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to check that out. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Hey, everybody that's joined the stream, thank you for joining. We just got like 6 people out of nowhere. Tell me what's your last movie that you watched that you thought was really great. Last movie you watched that you didn't think that was so great, and what movie are you most excited for March? It's packed month. Derpy, thank you for joining the stream. He says, you staying up for Mando? No. I have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and I have to react to that. I have to finish watching Dogma because I won my Throwback Thursday poll. So I have to do that. And when I get that review out, so I can get it out for Thursday, I have to react to that Peter Pan and Wendy trailer that came out. And I think I'm going to react to John Wick 4, even though I'm really late on that one. And the Tetris trailer, even though I'm really late on that one. So I have a couple stuff up to. So I'll watch Bando tomorrow and probably drop the review for the episode tomorrow because I'm going to do that weekly as well. Gio, everyone, Jack and Jordan Peele with the eerie remake of songs. Yeah, oh man. Yeah. That's definitely a thing that he put on that they're jacking him for that. But once you start something, you know people are going to steal it. So you can't really help it, you know? Why he kissing his best friend's girlfriend. That is why I want to watch this movie and find out. Maybe it's a thing of like he met her at a bar and he didn't know and she's a cheater. Who knows? It might not be his fault. Hey, the fearless leader of the Spoiler Kings, Tank. Thank you. I know you were at work or maybe you're still at work. Thank you for joining the stream. Let me know what's the last great movie you saw. And if you guys have a review for it on your channel, the Spoiler Kings, and what's the last movie that you did not like at all that you saw. And the movie that you're most anticipated for March. John Wick is what I not wait to see. Dogma is awesome too. Well, you'll see how I feel about Dogma in my review. You'll see how I feel about Dogma in my review. But yeah, John Wick is exciting. Is that coming out this month? Hold on, let me see. Let's go down for the rest of March. This is March 3rd. We have Blueback. It's a limited release. It says follow a novice diver, Abby, who befriends a magnificent wild blue groper. Am I saying that right? Because that sounds kind of wild and dirty. Beginning her lifelong journey to save the world coral reefs. That sounds like a major pass for me. That sounds like a major pass for me. Do you guys are down for the coral reef adventure of a lifetime? I'm not so sure. That looks like something that I'm not going to watch this year. So many things going on. You didn't like Dogma? I am still watching it. I think I'm halfway through, and I didn't finish it. So once I finish it, I can let you know. I don't want to judge a movie until I finish the whole thing. Tank. Oh man, you better not with Dogma. This is the risk you run with me watching old movies I've never seen before. Some things are better for the time period, but I'm not saying that Dogma is one of them. Let me watch it, collect my thoughts, and you'll see on Thursday how I feel about it when my review drops. Let's see. Moving on to Transfusion, also limited release. To protect his son, an ex-Special Forces operative, Sam Worthington, the guy from Avatar, plunges into the criminal underground for one last mission in this muscular, emotionally charged thriller. Muscular? Muscular? Is that the word they used? That is hilarious. That's one of the worst descriptions I've ever heard, man. Movie Ninja. I saw Tollywood action drama comedy Thing You. It was fantastic. Not as good as RRR, but really good. Looking forward to John Wick. Look, not being good as RRR is fine because RRR is phenomenal. If you guys have not watched RRR yet, it's on Netflix. It's actually going to be back in theaters either this week or next week. I'm surprised it's not on this list, or maybe it's on this list a little later. Check it out. It is 3 hours, but it's a fantastic 3 hours. There's action, has the greatest bromance ever. It has a good love story, revolution. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna check out Tengu. Where did you watch this? It's a Tengu Thing You. Is it on streaming? Did you scale the 7 Seas to see it, or is it in theaters? Let me know, Movie Ninja. Hunt Her, Kill Her. Woo! A limited release with no trailer. Follows a lone night shift janitor during her first night of the job, who finds herself in an unexpected fight for survival when she becomes the target of a sinister mass intruders. I actually saw the trailer for this, and it looks really bad. It looks pretty bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty bad. So that's definitely a skip, or I might watch it when I'm really bored and don't have nothing to do, which is hard these days on streaming. So yeah, that's definitely not one I'm gonna really check out. Movie Ninja, Netflix. Okay, thank you for that. I'm gonna add it to my Netflix as we speak so I don't forget. Because my old man brain forgets things. Wait, did you spell it correctly? I just typed it in the way you spelled it, and it's not popping up on Netflix. THINGYU. Oh, is that YU or VU? Oh, that might be a V. Yeah, I don't see it, Movie Ninja, but it might have left. I've been trying to watch it. Oh, okay. It probably left. Okay, so I'll check it out and see if it's on my my 7C site. That I won't reveal my sources right now. And then Donor Party follows a recently single Jacqueline who desperately wants to become a mom. I thought I said desperately become a man. I'm like, oh, it's one of those movies. By any means necessary. After a messy divorce and countless wasted online dating attempts, she realized she doesn't need a husband to make her dream come true. Enlisting her best friends, Jacqueline devises a plan to pull off the ultimate sperm heist. I never thought I would be saying those words out loud ever in my life. The ultimate sperm heist on unsuspecting donors, Tom, MJ, Mateo, and Armin. This sounds really bad. Not in a way like the movie's bad or not well made, but like the your unexpected. That's weird. All while celebrating an intimate birthday party for her oblivious friend Jeff. This sounds messed up. This sounds insane. Anybody else think that movie sounds insane? But now I also kind of want to watch it. Like, what? This is what Ant-Man and Quantumania should have been. That's some Quantumania right there. The heist of the century. Don't worry, Movie Ninja. You put it on my radar, so now I'm interested in checking it out. Also looking forward to The Machine. I saw the trailer for The Machine in the movie theaters, and it didn't grab me, but I might still check it out. She can just go to a bar. yeah, she really could just go to a bar. I'm pretty sure someone will impregnate her there if they get a couple drinks in. So yeah, I think it's Thuniv. Oh wow, that's a very different name from what I think. THUN IVU. Why is there 7 different versions of this, Imran? I don't know which one to click on. Oh, they have it in different languages. Oh, this came out this year? Oh, I definitely want to check this out. Okay, I'm gonna click on the first one. Hopefully, it's the right one. And I see that we're at 13 people on the stream. Thank you everybody for watching. If you just joined the stream, drop a comment down in the section so I can know like how you're feeling, how your night's going. What's your favorite movie that you've seen recently that you liked, and can you suggest what's your least favorite movie that I should avoid, and what is your most anticipated movie in March? We've going through March 3rd right now. There's a lot of things dropping March 3rd, so we're almost done with that day. There it is. So yeah, that is still on Netflix, Movie Ninja, so you can rewatch it because he gave the right title, but there's like 17 versions of it, so I don't know. But let's move on. Move my behind here. Through the Lens. I don't know if he's still on here, but he said that he's interested in Palm Trees and Power Lines. So instead of reading the description, I'm going to click on the trailer. Let's check it out. It's R-rated. Sundance winner.
I like to go from the corner up like this.
I'm gonna go out.
What?
You're gonna just leave me all alone? You're fine, Mom.
Stop.
Hey, are you okay?
This trailer's kind of dark in terms of like the light.
Come on, get in. What do you want to do after high school?
I haven't really thought about it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
It looks too old for her. I'm not gonna lie.
I live my life any way that I want. That is real freedom. What about your mom? Is she wondering where you are?
No.
No.
Oh.
You're not like any girl I know.
Really?
Like you see me. I feel like I can really see you. I don't want to see other guys. You understand?
Oh, boy.
I'm not.
Hey, so you haven't been answering any of my texts.
You want to run away with me?
Maybe.
There
Kinda
you are. I
where's
haven't
this
seen you
going?
in days. What have you been up to?
We all know that you've been hanging out with the geriatric. Leah, the man is a pervert.
No, he's not. You're the only person I even like.
I'm good. 'Cause that's all we need, right? You. And me.
Palm Trees and Power Lines. Filmed by Jamie Dack. Dack is a weird last name. I'm actually interested in that. Damn it, I keep forgetting to move the the comment. That actually looks pretty interesting. It looks like a coming of age story mixed with some controversial topics. It looks like that's going to be this year's Licorice Pizza Red Rocket, and yeah, it's a little it's. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, a fellow Zach is in the chat. Woo, woo, woo. Zach Malign talks movies. Definitely check him out. He was on my Ant-Man live discussion. So if you really want to find his link, it's in there as well. But yeah, check him out. He's really dope. He's pretty cool, and he does really great reviews. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Creed 3 too, man. I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm going with some friends. We're going to be doing an out of theater reaction, and I'm really excited to get that review out as well. Probably might be Thursday, but most likely Friday. He looks 42. He really does look. I was looking. I was like, that man look like he's older than me, and that girl looks pretty young. Is this supposed to do? No. Stranger danger. Definitely stranger danger. Oh no. Yeah, I'm scared for that girl. But actually, it looks like it's well made and it's a film debut, so I'm excited for that. Be creepy. Is this supposed to be creepy? I think it's supposed to start off like, oh, this is innocent, but it turns into a more creepy thing. It's feeling creepy. Oh nah, pack him up. Yeah, he definitely needs to get packed. He needs to get out of here. He needs to get packed up. Get him out of here. Or it's the greatest love story ever told. I think it sounds like this is somebody that's grooming a young girl. And that's like a thing that's really going on in real life right now. So it's probably an important movie. If people are saying it's a Sundance winner and it's gut punching and stuff like that, hopefully it doesn't hold back. There are things you say. These are all the things you say to get with a young, innocent, unsuspecting girl. Yeah, perfectly said. Triggered. It's exactly everything he said there. I don't want you dating anybody else. Do you want to run away? All this stuff that makes them feel like they're special, they're the one, and stuff like that. And he's grooming her. He's trying to keep her isolated. In the trailer, it said, you haven't responded to me. I haven't seen you in weeks. He's keeping her away from her friends because he knows if her friends talk to her, they're gonna be like, yeah, no, he's wrong. Yeah, it's a big yikes. This reminds me of a movie I saw earlier this year that I like with Anna Kendrick, Alice Darling, but she was like a grown woman, but her boyfriend was emotionally abusing and grooming her. So, but this is like the most extreme because this guy looks like he's in his 40s and she looks like she's the most 18, the most. So that's definitely a big yikes, but it looks like an interesting movie and something that I might check out. I don't know if I'm going to check it out this Friday because there's so much going on, but something that I may check out. And the last movie that's coming out in limited release, and it's going to be on digital, so I might 7 sees it. Let me make this bigger. Is A Little White Lie. A depressed, often inebriated. Oh God, I can't speak. A depressed, often inebriated loner is mistaken for a renowned but reclusive author with whom he shares the same name. He suddenly finds himself the subject of adulation and the center of attention at a writers' conference celebrating the 25th anniversary of the book written by the real author. Shriver steps into the role, sparks a romance with an English professor who runs the conference and is about to pull it off when the real Shiver appears. Oh, I know I just messed up a whole bunch of words just now, but I think you guys get it. That looks fun. That sounds fun. He said high school. Yeah, so yeah, oh God. So she might be even a little younger than that. Oh God. Yeah, like I said, if you've seen something like Licorice Pizza that came out that was highly regarded, and Red Rocket, which was an A24 film that was highly regarded, I think that this is a darker version of those movies because those movies were kind of like, and of the time. This seems like this is like happening in 2023, and it's hard to watch. It looks like it's gonna be hard to watch. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a hard watch, but it seems like something that could be very gut punching and important to spread the word about what's going on. And then moving on from March 3rd, this Friday, we're moving into the Tuesday. Wow, movies dropping on Tuesday. The Thorn, if you are someone that is super religious, this is a movie about Jesus that's coming out. I'm not going to fully read the description. It's only going to be one day only. So if that's the type of film you like, if you love faith-based movies, that's the one for you. I know Jesus Revolution just came out last Friday and is doing really good, and it got an A+ cinema score. So people are liking that. I just realized I'm not big. I put it small. Ghost Town, a story set in 1877 Arizona, where a drifter takes a job as a barman. After a series of bizarre and horrifying deaths, he finds himself the target of suspicion. Desperate to escape the noose, he is soon at the center of a supernatural mystery that plagues the town. That actually doesn't sound too bad. It's kind of generic sounding, but it sounds cool. It could be done interestingly. Did you like Licorice Pizza? Yeah, I overall like Licorice Pizza, but I think it was overhyped. I think the movie was overhyped. People were saying a Best Picture, and even got nominated for Best Picture that year. I think. I don't think it deserved a Best Picture nod, but it was a good movie. It was a movie of its time. He captured the time. Paul Thomas Anderson captured that time really well. It was well acted. The music was good. The cinematography was good. It's just the movie felt like a slice of life thing, and it didn't have like a point to it. So it was hard for me to love it. I was kind of like, well, what am I doing here? Unseen. 2 women form an unlikely connection when a depressed gas station clerk receives a call from Emily, a nearly blind woman who's running from her murderous ex in the woods. Emily must survive the ordeal with Sam being her eyes from afar using video call. Ooh, that I hated it. It does seem like a movie that you would not like. I think I remember you talking about that movie on your channel, and I remember you saying you didn't like it. So yeah, I'm not surprised by that. But this was this Unseen film. Sounds interesting. I like when they do interesting ideas with movies that are with people with disabilities, and a lot of time putting them in horror films can create something really interesting. So this sounds like something that could be cool, and I might check out eventually. Emily's are always trouble. You had some bad run-ins with some Emily's triggered. Then they just make a movie like this. Hey, let me look it up and let me know. I'm not too sure. I haven't heard a movie like this before, where a blind woman is using like a seeing person to help her through a horror thing. I never heard that before. That sounds interesting. You excited for Mando? Oh yeah, of course. I love Mandalorian. It's like a live action Saturday morning cartoon. Has lovable characters with a stoic, like Batman-like guy, and it's in space. What's there not to like? I'm super excited for Mando, and this season looked like it's going to be really, really good. Hopefully, taking the tone from those two, what's that, Boba Fett episodes, and extending that throughout the season. I don't want to get into it here. We'll talk off camera. We'll talk off screen, triggered about that. Maybe I just saw the trailer. Yeah, maybe you just saw this trailer for this movie. It's coming out next Tuesday. And then we have Rebroken. Will is a devastated father who spends his time between court-ordered grief counseling, drinking himself into oblivion. He repeats the cycle of despair every day with no plans to stop until he meets a mysterious stranger who gives him some old vinyl records. Okay. After Will listens to the records, he suddenly starts receiving messages from recently deceased daughter. As the communications from his daughter grow more and more frequent, Will becomes convinced that these recordings hold the answer to bring his daughter back from the dead. But just as it's closing on the truth, he starts to suspect that his counseling group has ulterior motives. After the stranger disappears, Will races against time to find him so he can get the last recording or his chance to bring his daughter back. Interesting. That's going straight to VOD and digital. That sounds kind of cool. It doesn't sound bad. I like it sounds different. It sounds a little Hereditary-ish, but I don't know if it's going to be the quality of Hereditary, but it sounds a little bit like that. Yeah, not bad. Coming out that Thursday is Sound of Silence. When her father is gravely injured, Emma returns to her father's home in Italy. Alone in the house while her father recovers, she encounters a haunted radio. Why is everybody getting haunted musical items? This last one was a haunted or something with vinyl records, and now this girl is getting a haunted radio and the evil entity behind it. With the supernatural force growing stronger by the hour, Emma must reveal the dark secret behind the radio curse to survive the night. Everybody got to survive the night. Why can't this be multiple nights? Now, the big time. This is gonna be this is gonna be next week Friday, and this film that is first is Champions, which is a film I got to see this Monday, and I'm excited for other people to get into it. Let's play the trailer if you guys have not seen what Champions is about.
Remember Marcus Markovich?
You gotta make that!
I love Woody Harrelson.
Well, he got fired.
Marcus, get off the court.
Oh! That wasn't nice. Nothing but bad news for the Iowa Stallions.
What an idiot.
Mr. Markovich, I will offer you community service. Coaching adults with intellectual disabilities.
Your Honor, we talking whoa. No boo-boo words.
Okay, fellas, we're going to do a simple ball handling exercise.
My girlfriend was this.
It's impossible to coach these guys. You don't have to turn them into the Lakers. They just need to feel like a team.
We're going to need some help. You're getting a player off the injured list.
Constantino is that guy.
Welcome to the team,
Well,
cousin
Carl.
Tina. What's with the boogie board?
You do you, I do me, okay? Where do you get this guy?
He just showed up one day.
This is my sister, Alex. You want to do cover karaoke with us?
I don't like
I get
karaoke.
knocked down.
Then I get up again.
You're never gonna keep me down.
You know the game better than anybody.
You gotta defend over here.
You got to learn to build relationships.
I'm new to all this.
Yeah, can tell.
Hey, we got next. Don't make me say it. Make you say what? That's a boo-boo word.
We got next.
Coach, this doesn't feel right.
I should be coaching in the NBA.
Well, you never know where things could lead.
No doubt.
You can get this team to the Special Olympics finals. You might be ready to be back in the NBA.
We've been following your incredible story, Coach. Marcus is just one win away from qualifying for the regional tournament.
I don't know if you're brave or crazy.
Give me a hug, coach.
But I know this is your shot at being champions.
Girlfriend problems?
That was fun.
You were passable.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Makes sense.
Oh, what am I, that bad looking?
You know McConaughey.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Champions looks cute. Yeah, it's a really cute movie. I think Monday I'm gonna have my review for it out. Obviously, it's gonna be non-spoiler since it's not technically out yet. But it is a cute movie. It's what the trailer did. Now watching that back after seeing the movie, it's funny because it feels like the trailer shows the whole movie, but it doesn't. There's a lot left out that makes the movie better than that trailer makes it out to be. A lot of jokes, a lot of storylines, and things that happen in the movie that trailer doesn't even allude to. So, yeah, it looks really nice. I'm still trying to figure out what my grade and everything's gonna be about it, and I have a funny story and everything how that movie went. So I'm excited to do that review. But I think that's something that if you're a basketball fan, if you're a fan of movies of disgruntled coaches or disgruntled people who know sports going to a place where it's a minorities and become the white savior kind of story, I think it's a good one. All right, so Champions was first. Scream 6. Who's excited for Scream 6? I haven't seen Scream 5 yet. I need to watch that this weekend. So I can, be up on the new characters and things like that. But who saw Scream 5 and liked it and excited for Scream 6? Let me know. Let me know. I love how it's just the next chapter in the Scream saga. It's like, y'all know what Scream is. We don't need to put a full description of what the movie's about. That's so funny. It's like, y'all know what this is. I haven't seen Scream either. When you say you haven't seen Scream, you haven't seen any of the Screams? Or, oh, wait, okay, Scream 6. You put okay. Scream, wait, is that 5? No. Is that supposed to be Scream 4? Am I just dumb? Scream. I think that's supposed to be just Scream 5. Yeah, so you haven't seen Scream 5 either. I don't think you like horror movies, so it might not be for you. But I'm a fan of horror movies. I'm a big fan of the first 2 Screams. That was like part of my childhood and so funny. It introduced me to satirical horror comedy. And they haven't really had anybody to be able to replicate it really well. And then we also got the scary movies because of that. So I'm excited for Scream. And then we have Siege, which is an international assassin seeking a new identity at a top secret compound, battles a ruthless squad of mercenaries bent on taking everyone out who stands in their way. Sounds very, very, very generic and something that is limited release that I'm probably not going to see. I messed up. Basically, I haven't seen Scream 5, but I'm looking forward to Scream 6. Okay. Are you going to watch Scream 5 before you see Scream 6, or do you feel like you don't need to? Luther, the Fallen Son. Is there any Luther fans out there? Anybody that's seen the Luther show and excited for this movie that's coming out on Netflix? Because I haven't seen Luther before. I wasn't planning on doing it, but if anybody like recommended, like, yeah, you need to watch Luther, I might binge it before the movie comes out. I do like horror, just not my main thing. I love the first Scream. Okay, that is fair. That is fair. Southern Gospel. Okay, so there's a lot of like smaller movies. Southern Gospel looks like some old timey thing. Some Disney Plus straight to movie. Those movies are usually not good. This one looks like it's gonna be a basketball movie, which maybe might get me to watch it because I love basketball films. Luther came out way too late. The hype has passed. Oh, yeah. I feel like that show stopped a long time ago. So I don't know if this is a revival or sort. Like if the movie does well, they'll revive the show. But we'll see how much fans it has. I'll check out Grace Randolph's box office report when it comes out to see if it does any streaming numbers. So we got Chang Can Dunk. I don't know why that title sounds really racist to me, but okay. Young Asian teen and basketball fanatic who just wants to dunk and get the girls end up learning much more about himself, his best friends, and his mother. Sounds okay. Righteous Thieves. In this ultimate heist thrill ride, Annabelle, a leader of a secret organization engaged in recovery of priceless artwork, assembles a ragtag group of art thieves to recover a Monet, Picasso, a Degas, and a Van Gogh stolen by Nazis? Okay, not current Nazis. Okay, Nazis during World War II and now in possession of neo-Nazi billionaire. Okay, so it is a current Nazi. I don't know how to say that word. As the planned heist approaches, loyalties are tested when the crew learns the real reason behind Annabelle's search for the long-lost paintings. Anybody interested in a Nazi-filled heist movie? It sounds interesting, but something that looks like I'm not gonna have time to check out. The Magic Flute, captivating film that follows a teen on two journeys, one into a prestigious boarding school to fulfill his aspirations as a singer, and another to a parallel world filled with fantasy and adventure. Tim, Jack Wolf from Shadow and Bone. Ooh, anybody a fan of Shadow and Bone? That's my show right there. So I might check this out just for that guy. Has been dreaming his whole life about attending Mozart all-boy music school. A Mozart all-boy music school sound crazy, but already his first days there confront him with a hostile headmaster. The stress of the first love, serious doubts about the authenticity of his singing voice. When he discovers a mystical gateway in the school's library, he is pulled into the fantastic cosmos of Mozart opera, the Magic Flute, where imagination has no limits, and the Queen of Night. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot of plot. Not in March, but have you seen the trailer for Sissy? Is that Sissy? No. Maybe I might have to look it up after this and do a reaction. No, I have not seen the trailer or heard of Sissy. Oh, wait. I might be lying. Is that the old, I don't know if it's World War II, but it's like an older dude. He's on a horse, and then people come at him, and he's like some old school. It's made by like the John Wick guys. The next gen of Nazis is crazy. It really is. I think it's called Sissy. Basically, it looks like a John Wick. Yeah. I saw the trailer for that last night when I went to go see Champions. It looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna watch that. I love all these John Wick copycats, and this one's actually made by the John Wick guys. So I love they're making like a cinematic universe of just old dudes beating up on people. Sounds like a Disney Channel original movie. It does sound like a Disney Channel original movie. I'm shocked that it's not going to be on Disney Plus. Future Texas. Oh God, I'm scared. Is that what that means? Is that Texas? When a couple of tweens get their first cell phones. What year is this? And the phones ring at the same time. Oh my God. What is up with these haunted items? A mystery man says he's from the future and needs the kids' help. But how can they help someone from the future? Is this just an elaborate prank or a hoax call? Wouldn't a prank and a hoax call be the same thing? Ugh. The kids must find out the truth, decide what's right or wrong, and choose their own future. Why do they need to find out the truth? Why can't they just mind their business and move on about their day. Like, no, that premise doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe the movie's better than the premise, but that also sounds like a Disney Channel original film. Unwelcome, another horror movie, probably. Ooh, where am I? A couple escapes their urban nightmare to the tranquility of rural Ireland, only to hear stories of mysterious beings who live in the who lives in the gnarled ancient wood at the foot of their new garden. As warned by their new neighbors, in Irish lore, the Redcaps will come when they called to help souls in a dire need of rescue. But it's crucial to remember that there's always a dear price to pay for their aid. That was a lot. That was a terrible description. Wait, the one I just read? Or you're talking about for future TX? Because they both are pretty bad. It says comedy, so you know Common Sense won't be funny. That is very true. Look, you got a good eye. I didn't see that it said a comedy. Anytime. It probably is a comedy. Yeah, you're right. You can't have Common Sense in comedies or horror movies, because then the movie would just end with people going like, maybe let's not go into that scary house, or maybe let's not answer this stupid phone. Punch. Jim is a promising teenage boxer training under the watch of his demanding alcoholic father. When Jim develops a relationship with a male classmate, the two are forced to navigate isolation, homophobia, and the brutality of a small town life. As Jim discovers what it means to be gay, you realize how little strength has to do with heroism. Interesting. Not sounds interesting. Not nothing crazy. For some reason they have Siege. Okay. Oh, another big Friday. This is Friday, March 17th. It's halfway through the month. So we're getting Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Who is excited? Who's excited for Shazam 2? I really, really, really like the first one. I think that what got these ads? Get this out of here. I think the first one was really good and underrated, and I'm kind of excited for the second one. The trailers for the second one haven't blown me away, but the trailers for the first Shazam didn't blow me away. So hopefully it's dope. He said, "Why you said gay like that?" The only reason I said it like that is because I didn't expect the word. I don't know why. So it was kind of like gay, but it also was like I don't want to question it and see weird. So it just came out weird because I don't know, for some reason I didn't expect that. But the Shazam, as you could tell, I edit my mistakes out really in my reviews. So many takes. The Shazam trailers look so bad to me. I didn't want to say that they look bad, but they just look very basic and underwhelming. I think the first trailer where they did the thing where he was like in therapy and fake therapy and he's talking about all these heroes and stuff like that was cool. But everything with the villains and what he's fighting, it just seems so like early 2000s superhero film. And David F. Sandberg, who's a great director, said that he's talked to James Gunn, and basically if the film does well, Shazam gets to stay in the new DCU because it's not tied too much into the Snyderverse, which is kind of a lie because there's hints to the Snyderverse in the first one, but whatever. I feel like that sucks because that's not fair to the film. It's not they're not doing enough with these trailers to get people excited. So like I'm mildly excited about it because the first one was so good. I love how it says 65 and then it goes no plot details. It's like you don't need to know anything. Adam Driver's in it. That's all you need to know. Adam Driver with a little kid. I don't want it to continue in the DCU. Oh, you don't want Shazam to continue? Well, it's called the DCU now. They got rid of the E, which I don't know why they ever had the E in the first place. Why not? You don't like Shazam? like that. I like that cast, and I like the first movie. That makes me sad. Anybody excited for 65? 65 is all you need to know. Yeah, I'm interested in it. It's Adam Driver, who's a fantastic actor. It's produced by Sam Raimi, and I'm excited to see how they take this of him like being from the future, going too far into the past, and having to face off dinosaurs 6500 years or something like that in the past. I think looks like it's going to be an interesting film. Shazam could go either way, to be honest. The trailers have done very little for me. Yeah, that's kind of what everyone is saying. The trailers haven't really done much for most people. I like the first movie, but Zachary Levi's annoying, and I'm ready to move on. Oh, come on. Don't let people's stupid tweets get in the way of your film enjoyment. I can't do that. Like, he said whatever he wanted to say, whatever. Like, he's not killing nobody. So 65 looks like a fun time. I'm stoked. Yeah, man, it does. It looks like it's going to be a really interesting, even if it's formulaic, Adam Driver is going to uplift whatever content is there. Dinosaurs, man, please just get that Jurassic World to be a taste out of my mouth. I have not watched any of these new Jurassic World movies. I just was not interested in it. It looks like it took away all the essence of the Jurassic Park films. And I just didn't feel like seeing Chris Pratt joke around with dinosaurs. I think I'll go 65 with... whoa, that sounded wild. I think I'll go see 65 with no expectations. Well, based on this description, I think that's what they want you to do. It's just like, we're not going to tell you what this movie about. Just know that Adam Driver's in it. It has dinosaurs and some sci-fi stuff. Go check it out. And that's it. We have a movie called Inside. I've been seeing the description for this movie, and I didn't see a trailer yet, but William Dafoe is in it. And if William Dafoe is in something, I'm going to check it out. It says, tells the story of Nemo. Oh, is this Nemo brought to live action? An art thief trapped in a New York penthouse after his heist doesn't go as planned. Locked inside with nothing but priceless works of art, he must use all of his cunning and invention to survive. Okay. Hey, William Dafoe in a heist movie? I'm down. This is moved up on my list of movies to go see. It's coming out the same Friday that Shazam is coming out, but maybe I might see it on a Mystery Monday. I'm gonna go check out Mystery Monday. Hopefully 65 or that movie is one of the movies. So we got Wildfire, Snowy Day in Oakland, a lot of movies that sound kind of okay. The Boston Strangler. Let me read that description. It's a Hulu movie. Hulu has been doing okay with movies. Story of Loretta McLaughlin, the first reporter to connect the murders and break the story of Boston Strangler. Oh, it's with Keira Knightley, Ridley Scott. Oh, wait, hold up. We might have a sleeper thing here. Keira Knightley, really good actress. Can you guys see me? You can't see me. Keira Knightley, who's a really good actress, and Ridley Scott directing and having involvement. That might be interesting. And the plot sounds like it might be a good psychological thriller. Actually, we haven't watched the trailer. Let's watch the trailer. And it's on Hulu, so I don't got to pay no extra money.
The city is for some glamorous, stimulating, prosperous. Only recently has it become dangerous.
Jack, I think I found something. 3 women were strangled over the last 2 weeks.
You're on the lifestyle desk. You're not covering a homicide.
I think the murders are connected.
Of course they are.
Another woman was strangled. Just came over the wire.
I'm killed in the follow-up. You don't have a story.
How many women have to die before it's a story?
They just confirmed number 4.
Police aren't talking.
Really sad.
Never seen him this tight-lipped about anything.
I don't care if it's 1 killer or 4. We're gonna catch whoever did this.
You have any suspects? Boston police, hands on the wall.
We had him. We just let him walk away.
Everything lines up with him. His history, the progression of the crimes, everything.
You know how many people I've gone down the rabbit hole with?
Is that Polka Dot Man?
It's a dead end every time with this case.
What do you think you're going to find out there? When is this going to stop, Loretta?
I need you to call in a favor.
Be quick. I don't want to get fired tonight.
When is the last?
Any
phrase
lawyer
last
worth a dime would pick this apart.
You really want to use this paper to tear down the police department?
If anyone else was blowing it this badly, we'd have put it on the front page a long time ago.
I need you to take down an address. If I don't call back in an hour, give it to the police.
Loretta, there's more than one lunatic out there, and you're going to get us both killed.
A safe little world is just delusion.
Interesting. That looked okay. I expected a little bit more thrilling chase and stuff like that. It looks like maybe they're holding that for the actual movie, but it looks like it's not going to be in theaters. It's going to be on streaming, so that means I can check it out anytime. And if I'm not really liking it, I didn't pay for it, and I could just turn it off. But I like Keira Knightley. I like the tone of the film. They didn't really push who's directing it, which worries me. They're just like, Ridley Scott's producing. Keira Knightley equals period piece. That is a fact. She's so many period pieces. It's so crazy. But she has that look. She just looks like an actress from the past. I just hope she's not like has the morals of an actress from the past. But she just has that look of someone that needs to do period pieces. Period pieces. So like I said, pisses. Okay, so wait, where am I? Okay, so we did a Boston Strangler, The Magician's Elephant. Story centers on impossible things that may happen when a fortune teller tells an orphan boy that an elephant will lead him to his long lost sister. It's a Netflix film. Sounds cheesy, but it might be all right. Moving on, Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin stars as strange friends who reunite to seek revenge on a petulant widower of their recently deceased best friend. Along the way, Fonda's character reunites with her great love as each woman learns to make peace with the past. That looks interesting. It does look interesting, and it's going to be on Hulu. Seems like it's more about the police messing up rather than the actual strangler. Yeah, you're right. Good eye. It does look like it's more about how the police are handling it, especially if it's going to be about the reporter. It does make more sense that she's finding out why the strangler's not getting caught. Because in the trailer, he was like, we had him, we let him go. So I think that, after Dahmer, and Dahmer had a whole part of that show of how the police fumbled the bag with him, and that's the reason why he got to kill so many people. I think that's an interesting idea. A different perspective, The Moving On film sounds interesting. Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin are great actresses, so that might be cool. Pinball, The Man Who Saved the Game, chronicles the journey of Roger Sharp. Okay, Roger Sharp, who overturns New York City's 35-year-old ban on pinball. Sounds kind of interesting. I don't know any of the people involved, but those type of stories can be really good if they're executed well and have a good angle. Let's see. Supercell. William, a good-hearted teenager, always lived in the hopes of following in his whoa, this is a long description. I did not expect all this when it said more. This description sounds like something I just read from another movie. Mysterious Package, Mysterious Man. But this is the part that get me. Alec Baldwin's in another movie? Even though with all his scandal? Wait, is this the movie where someone died on set? Is this the movie that it is and it's coming out finally? That he's on trial for? Interesting. The Ghost Within. Margot revisits her family home, desperate to uncover who killed her sister. Evie, 20 years earlier. As she... What? the way they wrote this is really weird. Margot revisits her family home desperate to uncover who killed her sister Evie 20 years earlier. As she gets closer to the truth, Margot finds herself facing her deepest fears in the house that's still haunted by Evie's ghost. That also sounds like a film that we just read on that's coming out like a week before, 2 weeks before. A lot of these films, either the description's too similar or a lot of these movies are just doing the same thing. There's something wrong with the children. This is really interesting that this is gonna be MGM Plus. What the heck is what is MGM Plus? Is that a new streaming service? Yeah. The 7 C's for that one, because there's no way I'm getting MGM Plus. So I already have so many streaming services I'm paying for. This is insane. When Margaret and Ben take a weekend trip with the longtime friends, I'm not gonna read Ellie and Thomas. Ellie from The Last of Us? Thomas and their 2 young children. Ben begins to suspect there's something supernatural is occurring when the kids behave strangely after disappearing in the woods overnight. Same description as a lot of things. You go to a house, you expect supernatural, go to the woods, go to the concert, go to get the record player. So many similar descriptions. The origin of evil watches to be the same thing. What is it? They find a boat and it has something in it. When Stephanie reconnects with her strange billionaire father, she struggles to find her place in the world of luxury and bitter jealousies and dark family secrets. But Stephanie also has her own secret to hide. Okay. That sounded a little different. All the World is Sleeping and La Seville. Skipping out on those. If you know about those movies, let me know if they're worth it. We're getting close. I think this is the second to last March. The last big film that I know is coming out, John Wick Chapter 4. Super, super excited for this film. I love that it doesn't have like a crazy description. It's like, this is the 4th installment. If you watch the first 3, you know what this is about. You'll probably see the trailer. Who's excited for John Wick 4? Who's a fan of the John Wick franchise? This is one of the big films, and that's coming out this year that's making this packed, other than these small films that we've been joking about. Who's excited for John Wick 4? I think that it has an interesting hook with him trying to find a way, having a fight to the death to get out of his debt, and then there's somebody on the course that the high table that's so hard as his family, and Ron raised his head like, me. Of course. Yeah, it's gonna be action packed. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be gory. It's probably gonna have a decent story. Hopefully, Halle Berry gets to come back. She was really good in John Wick 3. I was hoping that Common got to come back. But let's see. Only concern is it's being 2 hours and 49 minutes. Yo, these movies lately have been getting ridiculous with the runtime. Action movies should not be that long. I unless there's some like fantabulous story that they're pulling out, because the John Wick franchise's stories aren't like amazing. They're pretty simple. 2 hours and 49 minutes is insane. They got it. They must have some really great things planned for it to be that long. Like Beau Was Afraid from A24 is coming out, and I think that one is 3 hours and 10. And I'm like, oh. And I want to watch Babylon, but that's 3 hours. And I'm just like, what are y'all doing to me? We have other things to watch. I need to like do other things in my life. I can't just sit here and watch 3-hour movies every week. It's crazy. But I'm still excited for the film. The first 3 are so good. And that's going to be the big film for that Friday. And then obviously these little films that are coming out are probably going to get like a little push from it. The Last Sentinel, set in the future on a war-ravaged Earth. 4 soldiers man Sentinel, a remote military base in a vast ocean that separates 2 warring continents. They await the relief of the enemy. Hold on. This is a lot. Hold on. This sounds interesting. Is there a trailer? There's no trailer. Okay. They wait the relief or the enemy, whichever comes first. But as the empty weeks turns to months and paranoia descends, testing relationships to breaking point. While their tour of duty ended 3 months ago, the relief crew still hasn't shown up. Alone and uncertain as to their fate, the simmering tension amongst the crew only escalates when a mysterious boat drifts into range. Is it help they've been waiting for, or something more sinister. That actually sounds pretty cool. My only worry is the fact that it has no picture or poster. There's no trailer. So I'm like, is that movie actually going to be coming out? Especially around John Wick 4? That sounds like it could be a really cool movie, even if it's low budget. 2 hours and 49 minutes of straight murder. Leave the theater with PTSD. That is amazing. That's a straight fact. Just gory death after death after death with some little bit of talking in between. Ears like, oh my god. That's hilarious, Trigger. That's funny as hell. Oh yay, another Stalker movie. Speaking of Stalker movies, if you guys want to watch a really, really good horror film, it's called Watcher. And don't mix it up with The Watcher. That's a series on Netflix, but there's a movie called Watcher. Really great film about somebody getting stalked. It's so good. Really well made. And I really enjoyed that film. I gotta get it on physical. But this one, Stalker, a broken down freight elevator precariously hangs dangerously high, trapped a young woman inside with her stalker? Oh. Let's see the trailer for that. That could be interesting. Hey, it looks like it's maybe some well-made cinematography.
Hello?
I would not get an elevator. Oh god.
You're Rose Hepburn. I've seen you. I mean, I've followed you. Followed your career. Daniel Reed. Studio C. I shoot the B footage, behind the scenes, that sort of thing.
What is happening?
A trap?
Somebody please help us!
Grant?
I'm in a situation. Our elevator is broken down. I'm in here with...
Where did all the people go?
Ew.
You bitches are all the same.
Bret Hart.
Who knows what any of us are capable of?
Interesting. That actually looked pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It started off looking really, really well. This is the second time this happened with a trailer I watched today. Started off looking really, really well, and then like later on, he's like, you see, like it kind of looked low budgety, but the premise looks interesting. The performance looks a little stereotypical, but it looks like it'd be an interesting premise. It looks like she knows that he's been stalking her, and she may be trapping him. Yeah, I'm calling it. She kills him. Yeah, it looks like she might be trapping him, and he thinks the whole time that he got her. I think that might be what's going on, but it looks like it could be an interesting film. Hopefully, it has some twists and turns, and not exactly what me and Imran think it is. And then we have Happy Ending. Andy McDowell stars as a famous actor who goes into incognito to seek treatment for a medical issue. While at the hospital, she meets three unique, remarkable women: an aging rocker, a young mother, and a forever single retired school teacher. Together, they help her face adversity with humor and camaraderie while coaching her for the most challenging role she's ever played herself. Not bad. I don't think it's something that I would go to the theater to see. Is it it's a limited run? Yeah, I'll probably check that when it gets to PVOD and streaming. But it sounds like a nice movie. I like watching films like that. I think you're right. Yeah. I think that the ending part really kind of like put the point of the movie. It's her trapping him. I just wonder if they're gonna be stuck in that freight elevator the whole movie. Is that gonna be interesting? Like, I wonder how they're gonna pull that off. Wait, I was only doing Friday releases, but what is this? There's a Batman animated film coming out. Trailer. I love DC animated films. What's this one about? It's called Batman: The Doom That Came to Gotham. Well, that's some doomy kind of music.
The great doom is coming.
Ugh. Who's voicing Batman? I don't like that.
Sins of the father are heaped upon the son.
You have no clue the power this book possesses.
I know those who seek it mean to do this city harm.
Before
that Killer
it
Croc?
truly saved, Gotham
Ooh, Etrigan
must be burned to the ground.
Talking dead folks, reptile plagues, it's not natural.
Clearly.
It's a cult that has long ties to Gotham.
Spirit, we come to us
That's a
now.
lot.
I can't pretend to know exactly what I'm about to face, but I do know that I must stop it.
Is Batman doing
We
magic?
aim to give this city purpose and honor the damnation which bore it.
Mercy.
What did this?
Master Bruce, what's happening to you?
What needs to happen?
Bruce Wayne must die. And through death, become this city's savior.
Hello, Bruce. It can't be.
Is that supposed to be his father? Ah. It's a little sticker then? No. Okay. What do you guys think of that? I'm kind of interested. That voice, though. I don't like the voice. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds too animated up. Yeah, it does sound like an anime voice. It doesn't feel like an American comic book movie voice. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like when Batman gets into the supernatural and teams up with Etrigan and the Justice League Dark, and I like when that stuff happens. And the premise of the film looks cool, but that voice is just rest in peace, Kevin Conroy, the greatest Batman of all time. But it sucks because Jensen Ackles is a good Batman voice, but I don't know who this is. He doesn't sound right. He doesn't sound right. No, you must not read from the books. From the book? Oh, yeah. The delivery of that was, yeah. If you just joined the live stream, how you doing? What movie are you excited for March? We're almost done with the movies that are coming out in March. We just did this animated Batman film. We just checked out the trailer, and it looks really interesting. It's just the voice actors just sounds really off. The voice acting in general didn't sound like top tier DC animated voice acting. Batman animated movies rarely miss. Yeah, that's true. I think the only Batman animated movie I did not care for, I didn't even finish, I turned it off, was Batman Ninja. I couldn't with the animation. It was too weird. It wasn't for me. And then other than that, I'm gonna skip all these because if you're coming out on a random Tuesday and Thursday, I'm not worried about you. But the other big release coming out in March, in the last week of March, is Dungeons and Dragons. Are you guys excited for Dungeons and Dragons? The trailer looks fun. I love Chris Pratt. So if he's in, not Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, anytime he's in a movie, I'm ready to watch it. He rarely picks bad roles or bad movies. Most of the time I can trust him. And yeah, like, you know, I played Dungeons and Dragons with Christian, with Triggered Fanboy, and that was fun for a while until COVID messed it up. And I definitely would want to go do that again. But I'm excited to see how they adapt it and what they do to really make this make sense for it to be called Dungeons and Dragons. CG animation was a mistake. When it's used properly, it's done really well. Like with Dragon Ball Superhero, when it's done properly, it can look really good and utilized really well. But a lot of people don't use it well. That's the problem. I want to see that. You want to see Dungeons and Dragons? So we probably go see that bad boy together, Clay. It looks interesting. It looks like it could be really fun. I just hope it's not terrible. Zack Attack review D&D. Yeah. What do you mean, like the actual game D&D, or are you talking about this movie? I don't know if I can review D&D. That's like a whole history lesson. Other than Dungeons and Dragons, we got 1001. Convinced that it's his one last shot. Necessary crime. Wait, hold on. Convinced that it is one last necessary crime on the path to redemption. Unapologetic and free-spirited. Innes kidnaps 6-year-old Terry from foster care system. Whoa, what a hold up! He's out here kidnapping kids. He's out here kidnapping kids. What are you doing out here? Hold on to their secret. Each other, mother and son, set out to reclaim their home, their identity, stability, and rapidly changing New York. That sounds weird. Interesting. I don't know. That sounds like something that you guys would want to watch. A Good Person, the new Florence Pugh film. I've been seeing the poster for this for a while. I know that Morgan Freeman's in it. I haven't seen him in a movie in a long time. Zach Braff is in it, which is going to be funny because she was dating him for so long, and now they're not together. So that's going to be interesting for that premiere. It follows a woman whose life falls apart after her involvement in a fatal accident. Oh, a whole bunch of you guys started commenting on. I want to see Zach Attack. The trailers look really fun. Yeah, the trailers for D&D do look really fun. Hopefully it stays fun. It's really funny and has some good action. Both. Foster kids. It's literally called kidnapping. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hey Nathan, thank you for commenting in the chat. Tetris. This is pretty funny that we're getting this Tetris movie. I saw a clip for The Good Person, and it looks like Florence is going to kill it. When does she not kill it? You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing she does. She kills it in every role, no matter how the level of the movie. She just gives full effort, and I appreciate that. And she's one of the it girls right now. Her, Anya Taylor-Joy, Mia Goth are like the 3 it girls right now, spinning out of A24. Oh, and Jenna Ortega. Sorry. How could I forget Jenna Ortega? My first and maybe last comment. No! Don't be your last. But yeah, this Tetris movie that's going to be on Apple TV Plus. You just get messing with me. It's interesting because on my stream, my Ask Me Anything stream, Geos, I don't know if he's still watching, his fiance asked me, oh, what video game movie do you think will never be made? And I was just like, oh, they'll never make a Tetris movie. And then like 2 days later, a Tetris movie trailer came out. And I was like, how dare they? How dare they disrespect me like that? At least leave a like, nay. Word! Yeah, hit that like button, bro. But yeah, that's so funny. I was like, damn. They all here just spitting in my face. Like, oh, you're not getting a Tetris movie? But I think it's funny because it's not like based on the game Tetris. It's about Taron Egerton, who's a great actor, and inspired by a true story, and how he says, inspired by true how one man risked his life to outsmart the KGB and turned Tetris into a worldwide sensation. I heard the way Tetris came together is insane. It's like an insane story. So that sounds interesting, and I like Apple TV. I think that they aren't high on the map, a lot of people, but they have really good content. They are quality over quantity kind of guys. Oh, then we have a Disney Plus movie. I'm not reading this full description. It looks like it's called Prom Pact. You can kind of understand what it's probably about. Let me see. It's in the heights of prom season. The high school senior Mandy Yang and her best friend and a fellow outsider Ben are surrounded by over-the-top 80s themed promposals. However, Mandy keeps her eye focused on a different goal: her lifelong dream of attending Harvard. It sounds like so many Netflix films. Everybody wants to go to Harvard. When she finds out that she has put on the wait list, whoever wrote that doesn't sound right. She's determined to do whatever she can to get herself accepted, even if that means asking for help from the one person she abhors. Popular star Jock Graham, whose father is a powerful senator, and the Harvard Lino was many blah 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 blah. Yeah, stereotypical movie. I was the number 10. See, this is why I'm not supporting you anymore. Disrespectful. What? I'm not disrespecting you, man. I'm saying it. They'll never make a ping pong movie. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Now they're gonna drop a ping pong or a pong movie 2 days from now. You're gonna throw it in our faces. Yeah, that movie Prom Pack sounds like a stereotypical film. It's not starring anybody I know. So, there's so many movies called Assassin. It's so ridiculous. And here we go with another one, Assassin. And it's with Bruce Willis, so you know it's a throwaway bargain bin film. Can't believe it's going to theaters. Bruce Willis and this guy, I cannot pronounce his name, star in an action-packed sci-fi thrill ride. A private military operation led by Willis invents futuristic microchip tech that enables the mind of an agent to inhabit the body of another person to carry out covert, deadly missions. But when an agent, Mustafa Shakur, that's the guy from Luke Cage Season 2. He was the villain. He had like a terrible Jamaican accent. Is killed during a secret mission. His wife takes his place in an attempt to bring the man responsible to justice. Sounds okay. Space Odyssey. Alex longs to travel to outer space and finally gets the opportunity to do so thanks to a privately funded Mars colonization program. In the midst of his rigorous preparation, he meets Daisy. Alexandra Shipp. I like her. She's cool. The new girl in town who's trying to start over. The two wayward souls connect in unexpected ways, both of them harboring secrets both of them harboring secrets that they're desperately trying to overcome. However, when a question about the legitimacy of the program and the future of his parents' flower farm begin to crop up, Alex finds himself questioning whether it's easier to confront his past or fly away to the stars. Sounds okay. Not the Willis disrespect. I'm just saying, for the last 5 years, he's just been doing bargain bin action films. That's all he's been doing. And I hope that he's okay, because obviously, if you know, he's dealing with a serious health issue, multiple serious health issues. So hopefully he's okay. But that's what they've been doing with his movies. It's just been bargain bin films. Isn't Balls of Fury a ping pong movie? Oh, Movie Ninja. True. But I'm talking about old Atari game. Also, Balls of Fury is hilarious. Terrible Jamaican accent. Damn, how you gonna do Bushmaster like that? Yo, bro. His almost every person in that season, except one dude who was in one scene, had a bad Jamaican accent. It was really bad. You could tell that none of them were actually Jamaican. It was like an American trying to do a Jamaican accent, or a Haitian trying to do a Jamaican accent. It was just, I didn't get it. Just hire Jamaican actors. I'm pretty sure they're out there. It was bad. It was bad. And I can't even do a Jamaican accent. So, anime fans, we got a Black Clover movie coming out. Are you guys interested in that? I don't watch it, but it's coming out on Netflix. Then we have a murder mystery movie coming out. That's like a big thing that's coming out now. A lot of murder mysteries since Knives Out was great. Yeah. It's coming out on Netflix, so I'll probably check it out. Oh, it's with Adam. Oh, wait. Oh, it's an Adam Sandler movie. Never mind. I don't. Those murder mysteries. Yeah. I only watch his serious movies. Like Hustle was great. Uncut Gems was great. But yeah, this murder mystery stuff, not for me. That's a skip for me. Any murder mystery fans? Do you guys like his stuff? I fell off Black Clover. Yeah, I haven't really heard much hype about Black Clover. It kind of fell behind Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and My Hero. And now Chainsaw Man is kind of a new hot thing. So, yeah. Yeah, and that looks like that's it for the that looks like that's it for the movies that are coming out in theaters, and some is streaming for the March. We have those big tentpole films like D&D, John Wick. Why am I mind blanking right now? John Wick, Shazam. We have Luther, if you guys like that. Scream 6, Champions, which is a fun film. We got that Palm Trees and Power Lines film that looks haunting and looks 65. Creed 3, which I'm getting to see tomorrow, and the Operation Fortune film, the Guy Ritchie film. Hey, Kal-El Daily. Thank you for dropping in the stream. We just went through like all the March movies that are coming out. We had some laughs. We watched some trailers. We got excited for those big tentpole films. What are you excited for that's coming out in March? And what's the last movie that you watched that was really great? And the last movie you watched that wasn't so great? And if you're a Netflix streaming guy and wondering what's coming, this is some of the stuff that's going to be. Oh, Easy A. I love that movie. Easy A is coming back to Netflix. The Hangover movies, always a good watch. Open Season, great animated films. Rango, great animated film. Not sure about the rest of this stuff. Never heard of it. Disney Plus is getting Eureka. Is that the anime? That's interesting. Bad Batch. I haven't watched Star Wars Bad Batch. Any Star Wars The Bad Batch fans? Star Wars The Mandalorian, man. Excited for Mandalorian. Gonna try to do that weekly. Oh, now Creed wants to go on HBO Max after I had to jump through hoops to watch him. Oh my god. Bloodsport, classic movie. Breathe, crazy horror film coming out on what's this, HBO Max. House at the End of the Street, great film. Expendables, great mindless film. I Love You Man, a funny comedy. Lucy, I actually like that movie with Scarlett Johansson. Spawn, oh, the old school Spawn. I'm gonna watch that. The rest of the Expendables, Hulu, getting some stuff that I never heard of. They're also getting Expendables for some reason. Groundhog Day, which I never seen. I might need to put that. Glory, which I've been told to watch. Ice Age, Rambo: Last Blood, which I heard was awful. Takers, which was a good movie for its time. I don't know how well it holds up now. The Town, fantastic film. Just recently watched that. Paramount Plus, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I have this on Steelbook. Great film. Great film. Amistad, I heard was great. Never seen it. American Hustle, great. That's something you could check out. A lot of old movies. Coach Carter, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, classic. Gangs of New York, Joan of Arc, Jailbreakers. Don't know what that is. Yeah, it's a lot. Wow. This streaming service is getting a lot of movies. Wow. Naked Gun, Sixth Sense. Peacock's getting the American Pie films. Might want to watch that. Back in the Future films. The Big Lebowski. Bruce Almighty. Love that film. I could turn that on and watch it anytime. One of the best Fast and Furious movies is coming out. 12 Angry Men. Great film. Classic. Everyone should try that once. The original Cloverfield I like. Oh, now they want to get Creed too. God. Yeah, all the Rocky movies. I think I've seen the first Rocky. I don't think I've ever seen the other ones. Oh, this is going by like date. Oh yeah, I'm not going through all that. That's gonna take forever. But yeah, it's just a couple of movies coming out on streaming. A lot of old school movies that you might want to check out, rewatch, or you have never seen before, like me. But this was fun, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining me on this stream, sticking with me for this hour and change, joking around about some of these really bad movie descriptions, watching some of these interesting trailers. excited for these big tentpole films and some of the smaller films. And I think I'm going to try to do this at the end of each month, just a stream dedicated to the movies that are about to come out in the month, and we can talk about it. I'm really excited to do these and review these and keep up with you guys and let you guys know my opinion and keep growing together. And if you haven't, subscribe to Kal-El Daily. He's also a fellow YouTuber that does reviews. He's pretty good. Movie Ninja as well. Zach Malign Talks Movies, another guy. Obviously, should put your name up there. Imran Plus, thank you for joining. Subscribe to him. He's really great. Movie Ninja. Check him out as well. Let's see. If you like sports. Oh, man. So many comments. You guys did a great job. The Nerd Huddle. Those guys are great when it comes to sports. And they also have the Spoiler Kings. Through the Lens, who's here earlier. Check him out, too. He's really good. But, yeah. So that's just my shout out for some channels. This was a great stream. This was really fun. Usually I know my streams are really, really long, but I'm going to cut it a little short because I want to react to that Wendy and Pan and Wendy. Was it what Wendy and whatever? The new Tinkerbell thing that's coming out. I want to check it out and drop a reaction for that. And I might try to finish watching Dogma. So I appreciate everybody that watched live. Well, thanks, man. I'm looking forward to the stream each Tuesday. I appreciate you, man. You've been one of the great guys in the community. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that was watching with me live, hanging out with me, talking with me. We got to like 16 people at one point. That was great. If you are watching this after and you got to the end, I appreciate you enjoying the stream. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of my reviews, my reactions, my ranking lists, my live discussions. And join the community, man, so you can just watch live streams, have fun with us. It's always a great time. Oh, Night Talks. If you love the drama, subscribe to his channel. He does reactions on relationship advice, of different things women and men are talking about and how men should be and how women should be. He does a lot of that stuff. He gives great advice. So check out Night Talks. He's really great. And thank you for dropping in the stream. I'm sad if you just got here at the end or if you were watching this whole time. But thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. But yeah, so I'm going to see you guys next Tuesday. I'm going to figure out what I'm streaming. Hopefully I can get maybe somebody to collab with or maybe do a spoiler talk for Creed if you guys are interested in that. But I'm going to sign off now. Love you all, guys, and have a good night. Peace.